You have spent years designing a castle in your mind. You've chosen every stone, every window, every banner. You've researched the best architects, the strongest materials. You can walk through its halls in your dreams. But here is the brutal truth. You are living in a tent, and the distance between your magnificent mind castle and your actual reality is a single, terrifying word: action. This is Vikram. Vikram is a master thinker. He has notebooks full of business ideas, folders of project plans, and a mind that can solve any hypothetical problem. His favorite phrase is, "I'm working on it." But if you looked at his work, you'd see only thinking, researching, planning, optimizing, revising the plan. His life is a museum of almost started masterpieces: the business plan from 2020, the novel outline from 2021, the fitness regimen from last January, all perfectly designed, all completely untouched by reality. Vikram believes he's a doer because he thinks so hard about doing. He has confused the map for the journey. The pattern was seductive. It felt so productive. Step 1, have an exciting idea. Feel the rush of possibility. Step 2, think about the idea. Research it. Make lists. Create a beautiful plan. This feels like progress. The brain releases dopamine for figuring things out. Step 3, encounter the reality of Step 1, actual doing. The messy, difficult, unglamorous first action. The blank page, the first cold call, the first painful workout. Step 4, retreat back to Step 2. I need a better plan. I need to research more. Let me optimize this system first. Vikram was a master of Step 2. He lived there. He had built a luxurious mental home in the land of preparation. He believed thinking was doing. But the world doesn't reward plans, it rewards results. And results only come from actions that exist outside your head. His confusion had a steep price. Every day spent perfecting the plan was a day not spent building the life. He was paying with his time, his potential, and his peace, all for the illusion of progress. The moment of clarity came in the most ordinary way. Vikram was helping his young niece build a Lego castle. She didn't open the instruction book. She didn't plan. She just picked up a brick and clicked it to another and another. Her castle was lopsided, colorful, weird, and absolutely real. She was holding it in her hands, beaming. Vikram, meanwhile, had spent 20 minutes reading the instructions, sorting bricks by color, and planning the optimal building sequence. He had no castle. He had a sorted pile and a plan. He looked from his perfect, untouched system to her joyful, imperfect creation. The truth hit him like a physical blow. Her hands were dirty. His were clean. She had been building. He had been thinking about building. In that childish, lopsided Lego castle, Vikram saw the fundamental error of his entire adult life. He had worshipped at the altar of readiness. He believed you couldn't start until you had the perfect plan, the perfect skills, the perfect conditions. But life doesn't work like Legos. There is no perfect instruction booklet. The only way to learn how to build your castle is to start stacking bricks, even if they're the wrong color, even if the tower falls. He made a rule for himself, so simple it felt stupid. If I can think about it for more than 5 minutes, I must do one small physical thing about it right now. Not plan the thing, do a fragment of the thing. Write one sentence of the book, send one email about the business, do one push-up. The goal wasn't quality, it was motion. It was to break the hypnotic trance of thinking and force a transaction with reality. Thinking and doing are not the same. They're different chemical states in your brain. Thinking is safe, clean, and controllable. Doing is messy, risky, and real. Your mind will always prefer thinking because it can create the feeling of progress without the risk of failure. It's a brilliant evolutionary trick. Simulate success to avoid potential pain. But here is the cost. You cannot think your way into a new life. You cannot analyze your way to strength. You cannot plan your way to confidence. These things are forged in the furnace of action. Imperfect, clumsy, embarrassing action. Every minute you spend optimizing your plan is a minute you are not in the arena. And the world only gives trophies to those in the arena, not those designing the perfect uniform in the locker room. Vikram still has his notebooks, but now they're filled with messy, crossed-out actions, not just pristine plans. His first business email was terrible. His first chapter was awkward. His first workout was pathetic, but they existed in the real world. And each real action, no matter how small, created a feedback loop that no amount of thinking ever could. It created evidence. I am someone who does things. The castle in your mind is a ghost. It provides no shelter. The bricks in your hand are real. They might build something lopsided, something that doesn't match the blueprint, but it will be yours, and you can live in it. Today, choose one idea you've been thinking about. Set a timer for 5 minutes, forbid yourself from planning, and do the smallest, most concrete action you can think of. Make the thinking pay rent with action. If this story exposed the comfortable prison of overthinking, hit like, share it with someone who's an architect of imaginary castles, and subscribe for more stories that don't just inspire thought, but inspire motion. A single Lego brick being clicked into place. The sound is satisfyingly solid. Fade out.